North Korea may be planning a missile or satellite launch. Satellite images of Sanumdong facility near Pyongyang suggest that there's preparation going on for an impending launch. On Friday, U.S. President Donald Trump said, "I would be surprised in a negative way if he did anything that was not per our understanding, but we'll see what happens." He added, "I would be very disappointed if I saw testing." Asked whether Kim broke his promise, Trump told reporters, "We're gonna see. It's too early to see, but we have to solve a problem. We have a really nasty problem. We have to solve a problem." It's to be noted here that even if there is a satellite launch and not a missile test, it will still be against the commitments made to U.S. President Trump by North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. The historic first meeting between Mr. Trump and Mr. Kim in 2018 in Singapore resulted in a reduction of tensions. North Korea has not conducted any tests since then, but there's not been any major progress when it comes to denuclearization. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and U.S. President Donald Trump's summit in Hanoi on February 28th failed to create a breakthrough. Technically, North Korea's nuclear and missile program is currently in a paused state. In this video, Defense Updates reports on possible upcoming missile tests by North Korea and why its Hwasong 15 missile could be a threat for America. Let's get started. Any satellite launch and missile test require extensive preparation. The focus is on two sites, Sohae and Sanumdong. Sohae launch facility seems to be gearing up for a launch. The site has been used for satellite launches and engine testing, but never for ballistic missile launches. Sanumdong is where North Korea assembled most of its ballistic missiles and rockets. As per reports, there's been a large number of goods being transported from Sanumdong to Sohae. Some experts believe that means it's most likely to be a satellite launch since there's never been an ICBM launch from Sohae. But others have pointed to the probability that ICBM parts could be transported from Sanumdong to Sohae for assembly and launch. Work to dismantle Sohae began last year, but that was stopped after talks with the U.S. didn't result in a decisive breakthrough. On the 28th of November 2017, North Korea stated that it had successfully tested its Hwasong 15, a newly developed ICBM that could deliver heavy nuclear warheads anywhere in the continental United States. State news agency KCNA called the missile the most powerful ICBM and said it meets the goals of the completion of the rocket weaponry system development set by the DPRK, or the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. The then Defense Secretary Jim Mattis had expressed concern, emphasizing there were major technical advances on display in the 53-minute flight. Mr. Mattis said in the White House, "It went higher, frankly, than any previous shot they've taken." He had added, "The bottom line is it's a continued effort to build a threat, a ballistic missile threat that endangers world peace, regional peace, and certainly the United States." Hwasong 15 traveled nearly 600 miles and landed in the Sea of Japan. The important fact is that it was launched with a lofted trajectory, and if it was launched on a standard trajectory, it would have been able to travel 13,000 kilometers, or 8,100 miles. So Hwasong 15 is the first missile that can technically reach almost any part of the U.S. homeland. Experts believe that North Korea could develop a miniaturized warhead suitable for use in a missile like Hwasong 15 if it worked actively for 1 year or so. With talks resulting in no breakthrough, it's highly possible that North Korea could restart its missile and nuke test. This will mean it will be again back to square one. A test at this time could be a ploy to put pressure on U.S. government to give North Korea a better deal. It is to be taken into consideration that with each passing day, North Korea is becoming more and more capable when it comes to missiles and nuclear warheads.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.